Boom! What's happening, people? Right, this is the reaction video to the game we just done a watch along for. Thank you for joining me. For everyone that joined me at the watch along, the live stream, I hope you enjoyed it. It was a great game. It was a roller coaster, and let's get into it. Boom! Let's go! Right, so where to start? Let's talk about the fact that we were playing bottom of the league Wolves at the Emirates today. With few of our players have come back. So let's talk about the game a little bit. The first half, very tedious, very similar to a lot of the first halves that I've been, talking about. The handbrake on, not playing to the best of our abilities, not really showing what we can do, being very soft with the opposition, very easy, giving them, space to play and defend well when not really creating much or not even threatening that much. I mean, in the first half, to be honest with you, I haven't looked at the stats, but from what I remember, the first half, we probably had like maybe 2 shots on target or something like that. But don't quote me on that because I haven't checked the stats or anything, but I know it was very little. We didn't have much. We didn't create much. Martinelli had 1 or 2 chances that should have been put in or put away, and he didn't. Some clear-cut chances. But Wolves in the first half, although they were defending for their lives, although they parked the bus, the train, the house, the car, the wherever, everything, the you name it, their whole stadium they brought and parked in front of the goal, to be honest with you. That's what it looked like in the first half. They just sat deep, and Arsenal did try. They huffed and they puffed. Ben White went off in the first half, injured again. That frustrated me because why are Arsenal players constantly getting injured? And I'm not just talking this season or last season. This has been a trend with Arsenal since the Wenger days. It's really bad. There has to be something done about this. I don't remember one season going a whole season with maybe just the one player that got injured or something. Like, it's always like, we're second in the league with injuries, like as in we're right behind Leeds. Now we've probably surpassed Leeds with Ben White getting injured again. We must be the number 1 team in the Premier League with the most injuries, and it's absolutely ridiculous. Even with the strength and depth that we've got, we still struggle to beat Wolves at home, and this is not good enough, Arsenal. This is not Aston Villa away. This is Wolves at home. Aston Villa away, I want to tell you, yeah, it's a bogey team. It's a banana skin. That can happen. Wolves at home is unacceptable. That was like Sunderland away. Unacceptable. You cannot go to Sunderland away and drop points and then also drop points against Wolves at home. Luckily, thank God, Jesus was there to save us during Christmas. Jesus was there to save us once again, because let me tell you something, right? If Gabriel Jesus was not put in for the last 10, 15, 20 minutes, I'm telling you, we would have lost that game. Wolves could have even beaten us because Gyökeres was not going to get a goal from nowhere. I don't even really want this player at my club anymore. I don't see what they saw to get him into the Arsenal. I'm starting to agree. I didn't want to. I was very hesitant in the beginning of the season, but we're now pretty far into the season, I'd say. We're coming up. We're not coming up. We're in the Christmas period, right? Yes, he went off injured for, I don't know, what was it, 5-6 weeks or whatever. It is not an excuse. Gyökeres does not look like a striker that is fit or good enough to be at the Arsenal. It just isn't. What they saw in him, I'm confused. I never watched the Portuguese league. I only saw him in the Champions League. Yeah, I know I think he got a hat-trick against Man City or something like, which probably was a fluke. I saw him score once or twice in the Champions League for Sporting Lisbon, right? But in this current Arsenal team in the Premier League, he just has not shown me enough or shown me anything. Look, Gabriel Jesus just comes back. Even in the last game in the Champions League against Brugge, Club Brugge. Soon as he comes on, he's creative. He's making the right runs. He's creating something. He's making a threat. He's hitting the post. I don't think Gyökeres has hit the post, the crossbar, the side netting. Nothing. You're telling me every single defender, doesn't matter what level in the Premier League, can have him in his pocket? Then he's not good enough to be at the Arsenal. Don't give me that whole celebration and the Bane face and all of that. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to see it. I think it's an absolute disgrace. He's not doing enough. He's not running his socks off. You see, the beginning of the season, everybody was trying to give him the excuse. No, but a flat track bully. No, he's doing the work. He's holding up the ball. Nonsense. He is a waste of space. Mikel Merino will do a better job than him up front. Mikel Merino is scoring more than Gyökeres up front, and he's not even a striker. So what does that tell you? I'm sorry, guys. It's unacceptable. I'm over this Gyökeres hype. I don't even care if they sell him in January. Put him out on loan. Put him back in the Championship. He's probably that level player. Okay? It's just not... He's not cut out for the Premier League. It just doesn't look like it. Now, I hope he changes things. I hope he makes me change my mind. Because look, I wasn't happy with Mikel Arteta when he first became Arsenal manager. Not because I didn't like him. No, I loved Mikel Arteta because he was a player of ours. And I will never ever disrespect anybody that put the Arsenal shirt on. Even Gyökeres now. I'm not disrespecting him. I'm just saying the level he's playing now is not good enough for us trying to win the Premier League. Now, I hope he turns that around, and I hope he changes my mind, and I hope he then becomes one of the best strikers in the Premier League ever. I want that for him, but I'm going according to what I'm seeing only. And what I'm seeing from him is abysmal. It's disgraceful. It's just not good enough. And I'm starting to believe what the fans of other clubs were saying, because they're looking at him and we're looking at him. And sometimes with the Arsenal lenses on, we don't really see what is happening because we've got our Arsenal lenses on. But fans from other clubs and pundits that support other clubs, they don't have the Arsenal glasses on. So they're seeing it for what it is. And trust me, a lot of them are starting to come correct. He's not good enough. He's not ready. He's not the one. I'm sorry. Right now, he's not. Please prove me wrong. Please let me be wrong. I want to be wrong. I want him to turn around and bang in 30, 40 goals this season. I dare you. Go on. I highly doubt it. But I do want him to do that. But look, Ekitike come on today, scored 2 for Liverpool. Gabriel Jesus came on for Arsenal for 10 minutes. Got the winner. Got us out of a major jam. We could have dropped points today, even lost this game, and allowed Man City to get ahead of us. Or at least be on equal points. Now you're telling me that's good? You're telling me that's something that we should celebrate and cheer? No. Thank God that didn't happen. Thank God we could celebrate a winner. Right? So, to get back to the game quickly, because I don't want to take up too much time. I don't want to make this a long video. First half was severely tedious. I didn't like it. Again, similar to other first halves, and I've talked about it before. Handbrakes on. Nothing was really happening. We should have really been 2-3 up. Not because that's what we created, but it's just the team that we're playing. Look, we destroyed Leeds when they first come to the Emirates and early in the season, and they were still playing all right back then. We put 5 past them. We put 3 past Nottingham Forest. So we put 3 past Bayern Munich. We put 3 past Brugge, the other day, Club Brugge as well. So we have the ability to play against all sorts of different level types of team. How we're struggling to win at home against Wolves, I don't understand. It's an absolute mystery to me. It just is. Bayern Munich come, we have a makeshift team, we put 3 past them. Tottenham come over, SA has the best game of his life. And then Wolves come and at the bottom of the league. Now you can say to me, oh, manager bounce and, new manager reaction, and he's been there already. It's not the first game he's managing. And even if he had them playing a little bit better, they're still the same Wolves that are bottom of the league that are struggling. And we're top of the league. And we were 8 points clear at some point. Anyway, so second half started. The beginning of the second half, when I was watching again, I said it. I said, if they don't do anything within 10 minutes, Mikel Arteta is going to make a change. And guess what? The 54th minute, you saw the subs on the bench starting to change their clothes. Odegaard, Mikel Merino, and Trossard. Now, I will say one thing. I was severely shocked in Mikel Arteta when he took off Zubimendi. Zubimendi didn't look happy. He was very frustrated. He possibly understood why. I don't. Now, yeah, you can tell me, but he's taken off a defensive player for an attacking player. That wasn't the case, because nothing like that happened. The game stayed exactly the same. Arsenal didn't start attacking more. They were stacking the same amount. The only thing that happened was we got a stroke of luck. Pause. We got a piece of luck after the changes were made. So this is what happened. Odegaard came on for Eze, Trossard came on for Martinelli, and Mikel Merino came on for Zubimendi. Now, I really thought he would take off Gyökeres and put Mikel Merino up there. He didn't. Obviously, I didn't think he was going to take Saka off. Saka didn't have a bad game, but he didn't have a great game either. But I knew he wasn't going to take Saka off. He needs Saka to play. So I was very shocked with the Zubimendi change for Mikel Merino, because he was been using Mikel Merino as a false nine rather than a midfielder. This time he's put him back in his position. I was shocked because at that time Martin Zubimendi wasn't playing bad. He was doing it. I think him and Odegaard in midfield with Rice would have been a good combination, but he felt like he needed to put Mikel Merino on. Now, second half after the changes, again, it was very tedious. It was very kind of like we'd create something, but not really in the final third. So we'll build something up, but we couldn't finish anything. It was just so bad. And it's not because Wolves were great at defending. It was just our finishing was ridiculously bad. Again, Gyökeres up front. But anyway, we had a bit of luck through the second half. I think halfway through, maybe I forgot what minute, maybe 70th minute. I think it was the 70th minute. Saka went up for a corner. Saka took the corner, it hit the back post and hit the back of Johnston and went in. So it was an own goal by the Wolves goalkeeper. It was a great corner by Saka, who had before that had not had very good set pieces or deliveries yet. Neither did Declan Rice, by the way. His set pieces today was abysmal as well. But you're going to have off days, and I don't blame them because they did everything else quite well. The corner obviously was fantastic from Saka. I told you, hit the back post, and from the back post it ricocheted off of the goalkeeper and went in. So Johnston own goal, and that was 1-0. After that, Wolves had to come out and they had to play to try and get the equalizer. So they made some changes, and they were very brave because they made attacking changes. They didn't make defensive changes. They took some defenders off. They put more attacking, more flair players on, and they went for it, man. And look, I must put my hands up for Wolves. They went for it, and when they went for it in the 90th minute, I believe, the 90th minute, they ended up scoring an equalizer, and it was that young Mane that had just come on, scored a header, and they equalized. And I'll be honest with you, I thought it was all over. I thought it was it, game done. However, luckily, and I was so fuming and frustrated, so my energy levels dropped. I got angry, I got sad. I was so upset. I started to dread the week ahead because I work with Tottenham fans. They was going to give me hell. My phone was going to blow up tonight, and tomorrow everyone's going to give me hell. So I really started feeling down. But then we had Jesus on the pitch, guys, and it's Christmas times, This is his season. Christmas is the season of Jesus and Mary and Joseph and all of that. The Northern Star and the Three Wise Men, and in the 96th or the 94th minute, sorry, I think it was, we had 6 minutes of injury time, and I said, listen, Arsenal, you better do something now, because if you don't, that's it, wave goodbye to the title. This game would have decided whether we would have stayed in the race or not. I wouldn't even say whether it decided that we're going to win, because we could still lose it. But this game would have decided whether we stayed in the title race or not. If we would have lost this game, we would have slowly dropped down the pecking order. And I guarantee you we would have come second or third again this season. And everybody would be singing Bridesmaid again, ole ole. So thank God and thank Gabriel Jesus for turning up and scoring a wonderful header in the 94th, 95th minute. literally in the last few minutes of the game, got the header, we got the winner, and we got the 3 points. And that's all we really need. But it's still very disappointing. You can hear it in me. My emotion and my energy is so low, is so down, because I was literally on a roller coaster in this game. It was literally up, down, up, down, up, down, and I'm all over the place. Thank God it's over. Thank God we can look forward to the games tomorrow, and we do some hate-alongs, and we hope Tottenham lose, and we hope Man City lose, and Monday we hope Man United lose also. And we leave it at that, guys. I'm not even going to do the player ratings today. I might do some tomorrow. I might do a video tomorrow. But I can't even be bothered to do the player ratings. I really don't like the way they played. I do want to give a shout out to Piero Hincapié. Now, he's shown me in the last several games that he's played. I think he's a wonderful addition to the Arsenal club. I think he's a wonderful defender. He can play anywhere across the back four, which is absolutely wonderful. They started off with a very strange back four. They had Ben White on the right. They had Jurrien Timber and Saliba in the middle, and Hincapié as a left back, which then changed when Ben White went off injured. Miles Lewis-Kelly came on the left, Jurrien Timber went on the right, and Hincapié and Saliba went the centre back. So the fact that we can be very diverse with where we put our defenders is absolutely fantastic. So I want to give a shout out to Piero Hincapié. If anybody was the man of the match for me, I'd probably give it to him. He really deserves it. He's been playing fantastic, and I hope we sign him indefinite rather than just on loan, because I would really like him to stay at the Arsenal. So salute to you, Piero Hincapié, and that's me done, guys. I'm gonna go to sleep because I am knackered. Adios. Hope your team loses.